Yo, what's up here? Fox News had to come up out that pocket big time. Donnie Chocolate here, the barbershop professor, coming at you one more again. Fox got sued, essentially. They settled out of court. They got sued by Dominion, that voting company. They were lying. They were saying the election was stolen. Trump didn't lose. They started bringing this company that was in charge of a lot of the voting rolls, Dominion, and they started picking away at their company and different things like that. Well, Dominion sued them, as they should have. Hey, you gonna throw some smut on my name? We coming for you. You're gonna have to. There's gonna be some repercussions for that. And so there was this big lawsuit, and it recently came out that Fox has settled for like 787 million dollars. That is a pretty penny. Now that's money saved for Fox News. Don't get it twisted. Fox News saved money by settling for that amount out of court. At the same time, what this essentially does, right? What this essentially does, because they were in court for a little bit, and they essentially in court said and suggested that yes, they lied. Oh my gosh, y'all, Fox News lied. Okay, this is what you need to know. This is the bigger picture, and this is the understanding when it comes to information that you get from major news sources. They lie. Fox News lies, MSNBC lies, CNN lies, CBS News lies. Whatever, like these large corporate media entities lie. They just do. They flat out lie. They also are more about entertainment than they are about actually informing you. Please understand, when you watch the news companies are not looking, like, their number one goal is not to inform you. Their number one goal is to keep you watching. So for CNN, for instance, or MSNBC, when you have somebody like Trump in office, that's really good business. As soon as Trump got out of office, people stopped watching. You know why? Because there is no information. They feed off of your fear, they feed off of your worry, and they try to get you to keep coming back so those advertisers can pay big money to put in their pockets. That is what the news is about. Be aware and rest assured the news is lying to you. So I want to, I always try to give you a solution. Independent news sources, independent news media. Like, definitely, you're going to have to dig deep into exercising your critical thinking skills and different things like that. And that's a journey within itself, right? But start somewhere. Start somewhere that's not corporate media, somewhere that is not backed by major sponsors, especially like these pharmaceutical companies, GE, all these war countries, essentially like that, Johnson and Johnson. All those companies are companies that are going to limit what news places, news entity cover, right? So, for example, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Because if they're not lying to you, they're omitting something, right? They're not telling you something. If they're not lying to you, they're focusing on something and not focusing on something else, right? So we can talk about big pharma, right? The pharmaceutical companies are, no, matter of fact, let's talk about healthcare companies. That's one of my favorite topics. Healthcare, okay? If they are getting paid in advertising money by healthcare companies, right? That is going to conflict with the information that comes out when healthcare is a big topic, right? So, for instance, if we are talking, Bernie Sanders is on the trail again. Or right now, no, Marianne Williamson, she's on the trail. She's announced her presidency. She is somebody who is for Medicare for all, essentially single payer healthcare system. Right? You are not even going to really get real information without some type of spin on it. Right? You're not just going to get the raw information on what a single payer healthcare system is, nor what the impacts of that would be on everyday people. You're not going to get that honest and the raw facts of that because they have an entity that is directly opposed in a single payer healthcare system in their pockets. All those healthcare companies in their pockets. This is how these things get omitted, right? Somehow secretly, right? They talk about being fair and balanced. They talk about all kinds of other stuff, but each of them do it in their own way. America is a united corporation of America. Everything's for sale. I will talk about that later too. But when it comes to your news is slave to corporations. Get out of corporate media, go on YouTube, read local papers. I'm going to shout out Democracy Now! I'm gonna shout out Breaking Points. I'm going to shout out Real News Network. I'm going to shout out Black Agenda Report. These are, and there's so many more. I can't even begin to describe, but non-corporate media is your opportunity to try to get actual information and actual media. All right. This is your barbershop professor with another lesson today. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. Throw a like on there. Share it if you will. Subscribe if you will. I'm coming right back at you. We're breaking it all down. Breaking it all down, right? So, Donnie Chocolate, I'm out.